Hey guys, it's Allie and welcome to another beauty favorites video. So this is going to be the beauty favorites that I had for the month of February. We are now in March, so I figured I'd tell you guys what products that I liked for last month. I'm gonna start off with hair actually. The thing that I've really been using and loving is the Pureology Color Stylist Cuticle Polisher. This is a shine serum. I really like it. It's almost like a cream gel consistency, but you're supposed to rub it in your hands and it turns into a serum. I'm gonna put a little bit just to show you guys. So I think you can see, that looks like a lot on camera, but it's not too much. So it's almost like a gel, liquid gel cream, liquid cream, and you just work it through in your hands a lot until you feel it become like slippery, and it almost becomes like a serum. I don't know if you can really tell, but you just put it on your hair and it kind of seals everything down. My hair is freshly blown out, so a fresh blowout always looks very dry in my hair, but this kind of helps seal everything. I did put some in already, but my hair can always use a little bit more. So, and it smells really, really good. And it's also for color treated hair, it's color safe and all of that good stuff. We've been loving that, just to put on over to seal everything in. Now the primer that I've been loving is actually by Too Faced. It's the Hangover RX or the Hangover X. It's a replenishing face primer. It's silicone free. It has coconut water in it. It has a very light coconut smell. I've heard really great things about this, but I've never actually used it. I picked it up in my huge haul. If you guys took a look at that video, I picked it up forever ago, but I thought it was a perfect time to use it now because it is hydrating, but it doesn't leave your skin like wet or anything like that. It just kind of hydrates your skin and preps your face, gets it ready for the foundation and everything. I do have that on under my foundation today, and I really, really like it. I like using this also in combination with like more matte foundations, just because I do feel like I get the hydration out of this first, in case matte foundations will make my face look dry. My skin has been dry lately, but it's normally not on the dry side, but currently it's more on the dry side, if that makes sense. But even when my skin was more combination, which that's what it normally is, I feel like this would work really well. So I really like it a lot. Speaking of mattifying foundations, my favorite foundation for the month of February was the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. Ironically, I don't have this on today. I have a different foundation on today because this is pretty much empty. I think I've mentioned this in past favorites videos before, and I really like it. It says a 24-hour wear. I don't think it's a 24-hour wear, but it is a long wear foundation. I also don't think it's like crazy matte, but it's definitely on the matte side. I loved this when I was combination, and my skin always did tend to get on the oily side towards the end of the day. So this was perfect for that because it stayed nice and matte and it was long wear. However, now even with my skin on the drier side, it's not a problem. I feel like it does last really well. It's a demi matte finish. I think I did a first impressions on this forever ago. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. I have yet to try the Pro Glow foundation. I will be trying that soon. I have it in 105 Natural Beige, and I do feel like this matches really nicely. But I love this because it does cover really, really well. I have a couple of dark spots from past blemishes on my face, and they will fade. They just take forever to fade on my skin. And this I would put on when I knew that I really wanted more coverage. It's not, I don't think it's like complete full coverage. No, it's medium coverage, but it's definitely buildable. So I'd put a couple layers on to cover the darker spots. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations ever. As far as concealer goes, the one that I've been using a lot is the Maybelline Age Rewind. It's the Dark Circles Eraser, and I have it in light. Now, I wanted to try this because of Tati. She raves about this. However, I do think that she uses this in like the color corrective one. I don't know if she uses, I guess, a normal shades. I think she uses a neutralizer one or something like that. But I have it in light and I do like it. However, the sponge is probably not the most sanitary. I do have to clean it. But I like that it's easy and quick to just to put under your eyes, and I put it down the bridge of my nose. And I like that it's supposed to be for like dark circles because I have not been sleeping, but it's a quick, easy way to just apply the concealer. I don't think it creases too much on me. I do tend to set it, but it works really well and it does help brighten and everything, especially under the eyes. So that's the concealer that I've been using. Sticking with the face, the next product that I want to talk to you guys about is actually a product that I received in my BoxyCharm, I think. I will try to leave that down below, but it is and I don't know how to say it, cognac or cognac. No, cognac's like a drink, right? I don't know if that's how you say it. The cognac sponge, and I believe it's by the company called Gorge. I have been using this when my skin was acting up. I had my baby shower this past week. I didn't want to have like the dark mark for the pictures and stuff like that. I know, vanity, right? But this is really, really great. It's supposed to like balance the pH of your skin and things like that. I did mention in that BoxyCharm video that I was gonna follow up on this, and I do really, really like it. So you soak it up and it grows a little bit in size. You can use it alone or you can use it with a cleanser. However, if you do use it with a cleanser, you use very little. So I was using it with a cleanser and it just exfoliates your skin very nicely. It's not too harsh or anything like that. And when you're done just like cleansing your skin, it's almost like you don't have to even rinse it off. Obviously you do, but like, or I do, but your skin just feels very smooth and clean. It's like a deep clean without being too aggressive. I like that you can use it multiple times. I don't know how many times exactly I can use this, but I'll use it until it starts looking a little funky. But I like this a lot. I feel like it helped definitely brighten my skin and just balance it out completely. I felt it immediately once I used it. Like I said, I touched my skin and it felt great. So I do think this helped in combination of other things that I was using just to help brighten up the darker spots and stuff like that. But this was something that I loved because I would use my face wipe, and normally I would go in with like my Clarisonic, but I need a new brush head. So this will go in and get every little thing out. Really, really nice. I highly, highly recommend it. The next two things I'm going to talk to you guys about are for eyes, and the first thing, let's do mascara. It's the Supersizer by CoverGirl. I've heard really good things about this and I decided to try it out, and I do like it. I feel like it takes a little getting used to just because of the brush head. I will show you guys. It's like a weird shape and it has weird bristles, or the placement is strange, I should say. So I don't know if you guys can fully tell, but it almost has like, it tapers up at the end, and it has like sides that are almost completely flat, and then it has sides that have bristles on it. So that's supposed to help separate it, and then I think the flat side's supposed to kind of make it look fuller. I do like it. It doesn't bother my eyes, and I have sensitive eyes. I do feel like it takes a little getting used to. I know they have, I think, a fibers version of it, but I don't have that one. But this one I do like. It goes on, it's more of a wet mascara, which I tend to like even when they dry out. Like I said, I'll still get use out of them. But this was my go-to for this month. Yeah, I like it. I feel like it does separate, but it definitely does make it seem a little bit more full. And the last thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about is the Kat Von D tattoo liner. And this is in Trooper. This is the black eyeliner. I've heard so many things about this. I have heard of some being better, some being worse, but overall I hear pretty positive things about this. I will be honest, some people that I've spoken to kind of say that it's overrated. So far, I'm not disappointed with it. I have that on my eyes right now. I do feel like it's very easy to do like a winged liner, even though it is a felt tip pen. I do feel like overall the tip does not get too flimsy, because sometimes with felt tip pens, they can kind of bend or like start to like, I don't know, the ends get a little like frilly, and then you don't get a crisp line. Obviously this is still pretty new for me, so the tip is still fine, but I do like the actual product. So the tattoo liner by Kat Von D, I'm glad that I finally tried it out. That does it for my favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, please be sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And as always, be sure to stay happy.